Hi, this is just a video on the RG Rotate and its screen. So this is my interpretation of how I see the display. I think the display is actually pretty good compared to, this is the RG35XX SP, this is the Rotate, and this is the R36h. I find the display on the Rotate to be much more saturated, and I don't see the ghosting in comparison to displays of a similar size and like a similar sort of, I know there are different price bands, obviously this is half the price and this is probably the 36H even lower, but in terms of the display itself, it's much better quality. As you can see, the purple at the top of the screen and the yellows are much more contrasty, and they just look better. Even the F0, can you see, it just pops, and the greens and the whites just pop more than the other ones. And like I said, I don't see much ghosting when it comes to like, this is a very fast game in F0, as you can see, but I don't see that as an issue, personally speaking. Obviously, if I compare it to a higher end display, there is ghosting. I've compared it with a Samsung Galaxy phone that has an AMOLED screen and 120 hertz, and this is only being 60 hertz, so I can actually see a difference. But in this case, I don't see that ghosting effect when it comes to similar 60 hertz 3.5-inch panels. But I find the screen to be really good, to be fair. Another thing, if some people complaining about the keypad. Now, if I move my finger onto the right or the left and move it up and down, I don't see any changes to that. If I can hear the click, because I think it's a micro switches instead of a panel. So when I do that, click comes out. But when I'm not clicking it, if I'm just moving it up and down, I don't see any movement in the actual, only when I click can you see click. But when I'm moving it up and down, the click again at the bottom, it's not moving, it's not doing in direct diagonals. But this is just obviously my experience. I find the device to be really good in comparison to its size and its display. Obviously, display being small and LCD and being 60 hertz, there is going to be ghosting, I think, compared to other displays of a better caliber and similar caliber, and of bigger size. Obviously, if you get, I think, a bigger size display, they're probably better in terms of quality, in terms of the smaller size. But yeah, just shout out in the comments what people are, how people are experiencing, and what people are experiencing. But I thought I'd just make a quick video. I do have other devices I can compare it with, like the Miu Mini Flip version 2. But yeah, let me know. Thanks. Bye.